And there are groups opposed to the law. We have the views of a few of them next.
The type of anti-grazing law that you have in Benue State is not practiced anywhere in the world. We challenge the governor of Benue State to tell us where he got that blueprint from. If he tells us where he gets it from, and it is exactly that is the way it is operated in that country, we will volunteer to leave the entirety of Benue State and any other state where they establish that law and move to that country as international citizens. If in our own country we cannot be accepted as citizens of Nigeria. But if we should be accepted as citizens of Nigeria, then a law that is not practicable anywhere should not be started with us. Because what we have said is that there are commercial ranches everywhere, and there is no ranch that is not commercial. But the herdsmen in Nigeria are traditional cattle breeders. They are cultural cattle breeders. They are hereditary cattle breeders. They never sold their land. They never sold their houses. They never sold their wives or children to go and buy those cows in the market, and fatten them and to resell. If you meet a Fulani man now that has cows that their value is only 10,000 naira, and you give him 10 million naira, do you think he will sell it to you? He will not sell it to you because he cannot manage 10 million naira without those cows. But with 10,000 naira, he can manage one cow, and before he dies, they may multiply into 20 or 50 because he has inherited the idea and the way cows are reared. So what we are saying is that even in Nigeria, there are ranches. The Murtala Nyakos have ranches. The Abdullah Adamus have ranches. President Buhari has his own ranch. Mafin Ditafinda, both his brother, the Emir Omuri, and the one in Abuja, they have ranches. Ranches are for the rich. Ranches are for commercial purposes. Murtala Nyakos ranch is worth more than 50 billion. If you go today and you double the money 3 times and you give it, he will sell the ranch too because in the first place, he's a commercial farmer. And he's breeding cows for or that ranch for profits. But that no Fulani man will sell his own. And then therefore we are not we are traditional herders. We are traditional transhumans practitioners. So what we are saying is that this law, as it is a law that is intended to drive away a particular group of people based on their ethnicity, based on their religion, and of course, based on their small economy. Otherwise, do you think that the same people who have been fishing in River Benue in 1950, are they the same people? They are not the same people. They are multiplied to 100 times fold. But did you tell the Agatus, the Idomas, the thief, that half of them should leave Benue State or they should not fish? If land is not increasing, land is not increasing, water is not increasing, let's accept it is like that. Human beings are increasing. But the more human beings increase, the more their means of livelihood increase. Every Nigerian, under international law, under Nigerian law, every person has a right to life. There's no way you can have a right to life if you have no sustainer for that life. So how people want to just eliminate us by another way instead of using firearms or other means, to kill us. So if you take away what we eat, then the life is become useless and we will be dead. So what we are saying in effect is that if there is pressure on land, what do? You don't chase away a particular tribe. You don't chase away a particular religious group. No. So what we are saying is that we are not responsible for the explosion of population or the explosion of means of livelihood like cows that will sustain those populations. It is natural causes. So we cannot be blamed for the explosion of population, the explosion of cows, on behalf of other Nigerians. So we will be expelled, and all the farmers will remain where they are. They will be expelled. What we are saying that let the government judiciously look at arable land and say this one is for farmers, this one is not an arable land. Then they will give it to to farmers. Why should we be the ones to bear the brunt on behalf of the natural causes that have brought about those changes? This is the question we are asking.
As far as the anti-open grazing law is concerned, we told the governor that this law is made by human beings. And these human beings are very much alive in Benue and in some places. The pastoralists are there, the House of Assembly is there, the governor himself is there. If the governor is wishing for peace in his state, after all, laws are supposed to bring about peace and harmony in a particular society. If the governor's intention is to bring peace and harmony, as he said that the law will be given a human face, I think this calls for an entire review of the law. Let the law address the rights and privileges of the Fulanis as well as citizens of Benue State also. let him review the activities of his livestock guard. But we don't think even the livestock guard is even necessary. What are the police doing? The police are the constitutional body that were empowered to enforce any law, may it be state law or federal law. The police are constitutionally charged to enforce laws in a particular section. What are the police doing that you can employ the services of people who are not trained, who don't know the implication of what they are doing? Why?